traffic jam stopped thousands of people on 3rd Mainland Bridge this morning. The strange part is that it happened for no reason at all, yet drivers sat there for over an hour. How is that possible? According to scientists, traffic jams can literally create themselves, and once they do, they move through traffic like an invisible ghost. And most likely, you've been encountered many before, especially if you live in Lagos. Researchers at the University of Tokyo demonstrated this phenomenon in a famous experiment back in 2008. 22 drivers were asked to drive around a circular track constructed inside Nagoya Dome. They drove at a constant speed of 30 kilometers per hour. There was no obstacles, no intersections, and no accidents. Yet, after a short time, traffic jams began forming by themselves. Why, you ask? Because all it takes is for one driver to march his brake. The car behind reacts slightly harder. The next driver reacts even more. That tiny slowdown gets amplified from vehicle to vehicle until somebody is forced to stop completely. And that's when the ghost is born. Traffic engineers call this a phantom traffic jam. According to the US Federal Highway Administration, these traffic shockwaves can travel backwards through traffic at speeds of up to 20 kilometers per hour, even while every single car is moving forward. Think about how absurd that is. You're not driving toward the traffic jam. The traffic jam is driving toward you. It's like being chased by a wave that shouldn't even exist. And once this mathematical monster comes to life, it's incredibly difficult to stop. It can roll backwards for kilometers, swallowing car after car after car, trapping thousands of drivers who are all asking the same question: what exactly are we waiting for? The answer is nothing. Just the ripple effect of human reaction times. And that's what makes phantom jams so frustrating. They don't just waste a few minutes. They steal hours from commuters, burn fuel for no reason, raise stress levels, and quietly drain billions from the economy every year. All because somebody, somewhere, tapped the brakes a little harder than they needed to. Traffic analytics company IronRex estimates that congestion costs billions of dollars annually in wasted fuel, lost productivity, and extra travel time worldwide. So, how do we stop this invisible ghost? According to traffic experts, there are really only two ways. The first is a future filled with autonomous vehicles, where computers react faster and more consistently than humans ever can. The second is much simpler, but far harder in practice. Drivers would need to leave more space between their vehicle and the one they are following, because sometimes that small tap of the brakes you're making to stay close to the car ahead could be the very thing that causes big go slow behind your car. Until then, these invisible waves will keep rolling backwards through our roads. But here's something to think about. The next big breakthrough in navigation tech may not be about finding the fastest route. It may be about spotting a traffic jam before it even exists. Because in the future, the smartest navigation app might not just tell you where traffic is, it might tell you where traffic is about to be.